In this world there exists monsters called Kaijiki. They are huge and scary, for they were created to be eaten by gods. However, they are also very delicious. Let the battles between monstrous food and a young chef begin. That is the story of the Kaijiki Chef Divine Cuisine, or let me butcher the Japanese name, Kaijiki no Ryori-nin. Anyways, even though I can't pronounce the Japanese name, it's enough for me to talk about this manga for a bit today. The Kaijiki Chef is an action manga series written and illustrated by Sanami Suzuki, and it recently got added by the Manga Plus lineup, and we currently have 12 chapters of it. I think it actually started sometime June 2021 actually, but now Manga Plus has it, which makes it a bit easier for all of us to eat it. It's also from Jump Plus, as far as I know, so I'm excited to talk about it like the other manga I had before this. So, Flameo hot people. When I first heard about the concept of this manga, I thought it was a love child between Toriko and Food Wars. And to be honest, I don't think I was too wrong about that. We follow the story of Toya Yasuya, a young boy who is working hard to become a great chef. And his childhood friend Izayoi Kukui is a young noble girl who is also playing a vital role in this story. So, through some circumstances, Toya needs to fight against the monsters called Kaijiki. Not only are these monsters a danger to normal citizens, they are also delicious, and some even have great benefits when eaten, like healing a person or making them more youthful, or just helping them with health, maybe giving some people powers. As much as we heard so far, I can't really tell what even is the limit of getting powers from these Kaijiki or even the stronger variations. So now Toya not only wants to become a top tier chef, but he also wants to make dishes with all kinds of Kaijiki ingredients. Where the story will lead is still pretty unclear for me, but we have a good amount of chapters still ready to be released, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Well, the first few arcs, or let's call it a saga, are pretty obvious from the information we got so far. But if that mission is the only thing the manga will handle, it is probably going to be a rather short story. So I think there's going to be bigger reveals and some story setups in the future that might change the story and give us even more reason to continue our journey together with Toya and Izayoi. So with a good setup of romance and action, I am interested in seeing the future of the Kaijiki Chef. So both Toya, who is the male protagonist, and Izayoi, who is the female protagonist, if you want to call her that, they are just way too adorable with their interactions with each other. I feel like both of them are currently in denial that they both have feelings for each other, but I really would. It's interesting to see if they will go down with the route that those two will get together quite early on, or if they will have the whole spiel of them being like, oh no, he's only my childhood friend, or she's only my childhood friend for another 50 chapters or so. So the power system of this world is also quite intriguing because there are not only the Kaijiki that can give you powers when you eat their meat, their flesh or something, or because there are also Kaijiki that can come from vegetables or something. They can also get powers from that. So there's a lot of stuff to develop from there on. But they also enveloped or introduced us the yokai in the story. Like the people who slay Kaijiki all have like a yokai companion, and so far we've seen Toya, who has a sword companion, who is like, I think he was supposed to be a sword yokai or something, and I think his name was Hihimaru, and we also saw someone with a wooden arm as a yokai, which is come from like petrified wood yokai. We also have someone coming from a silk moth yokai, and there's so much potential there, and all I want to see is a kappa yokai, I think. I mean, the obvious answer would also be something like Nurarihion, I think, or other creatures like the Ninetales will most likely appear. I guess the Ninetales is going to make an appearance as well. Maybe for some of the boss of the Kaijiki Slayers or something is going to have Ninetales as their yokai companion. But as I can say, I'm very interested in this story, and even though at first I let it slide a bit and forgot to make this new series video about the Kaijiki Chef Divine Cuisine, I'm still excited to talk about it now, and maybe if something big I can make a follow-up video on it as well. But anyways, that is all to say for me today. And if you like the story of Kaijiki Chef, please check it out on Manga Plus and tell me your opinion about what the chapters are currently up. All that's left to say for me is Stay hot, stay safe, and most importantly, stay cultured. Pyro, out.